Hello, everybody. Welcome back to I guess this week's recording for the Game Back podcast. Not sure if I'm going to be calling this a podcast or what, since I'm here alone. This is more or less an impromptu video I'm kind of doing. I got the idea. It just came into my head after talking to a couple friends. But before we get into what this is, I want to talk about the upload schedule for past week and the upcoming week. Last week there was no upload, and probably next week there will also be no upload because it is finals week for all of our colleges and schools. So we will all be probably taking a little bit of time off to study and catch up on that. And there was originally going to be no upload for this week either, but I actually got some free time and I decided to probably make a short little video right now. And yeah, so next week there will likely be no upload, and the week before, apologize for not uploading either with no warning, just because finals are coming up. It's pretty important for us. But to get to today's thing, what I'm going to do today, I am making my personal, I guess you could say, matchup chart for Ridley in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. And so if you don't know what a matchup chart is, it's basically, does Ridley do good against his character or not? +2 means Ridley wins 2 out of 3 games in a best of 3. +1 means he wins by 1. Even means even. -1 means he loses by 1. -2 means he's, hard matchup, not going to be winning usually. And the is if I really don't know, or if it's some strange character that I'm not familiar with. I don't know. Going to go in tier. But I like to think I can probably put everyone within +2 to -2. I as a Ridley main, I've played a fairly skilled player in every single character. I think I can probably, for the most part, and unbiasedly rank every character that Ridley can play against. There's one character that we'll get to that I will put a biased opinion on, and we'll get to him in a little bit. So we'll start. I guess this might be, in alphabetical order? I'm not really sure. No, actually, it just looks random. So we'll go from the start. Bayonetta, I'd say -1. Maybe even -2. I'm not sure. Because the thing is, Bayonetta can combo anyone to, death instantly, but she's also light, and not a lot of people know how to play her well, so I'm going to put her at -1 for that. Also, I guess before I get into this a little more, I'm not the best player in the world. I'm not very good. I just have fun with Ridley. I'd like to think I'm fairly decent. I play for my school's team. I play in tournaments here and there. I don't have a good record, but I play often. So don't take what I'm saying. This is just for fun. This is my personal stuff. I put a Bayonetta -1. Most Bayonettas I play against are pretty stupid and die pretty early from forward tilt or something. Also, they have a really good recovery, but Ridley can just jump down and nair them and kind of fucks up their whole game plan. Bowser Jr., kind of tough for me, I guess. I don't play against Bowser Jr.'s that often. I want to say even, but if the Bowser Jr. just side Bs and neutral Bs the entire game, it's going to be really, really hard for Ridley to get his hands on him. Because that side B, Bowser Jr. just zip across the stage instantly, and then the neutral B covers a lot of ground. Same with down B. Down B is just instant, it's an instant neutral, holds neutral really well, and really needs to play neutral pretty often. But if Ridley gets in on him, gets a decent combo. Also, his recovery leaves him fairly open as well. I should put in -1, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like I said before, side B is such a good move, and the fact that Bowser Jr. can act out of it. So really is just forced, or I guess any character is forced to throw up their shield and wait for Bowser Jr. to just end up on the other side. And even if he does get the hit, then he can follow up with an up B, up air, or up B aerial attack. I want to put in -1, just for the sheer fact that it's really hard to close that gap between Bowser Jr. and Ridley, especially with the projectiles running around as well. And his jab. And his jab comes out super fast and kills. The thing is, I feel like every Bowser Jr. I play against, I get one grab and I just die. But Bowser. Big boy Bowser. I'll put him... Ooh, this is also kind of tough. I want to put him in +1. Because he's one of the few characters that's combo food for Ridley. Because he's big enough and heavy enough, really kind of gets his free combos on him. And he has a lot of good, forward-reaching attacks that come out pretty fast, but they leave him open afterwards, so he's easy to punish. So I'd like to think Ridley's +1 on Bowser. He's heavy. He's heavy and really could kill him early with forward tilt. And you hit him with a skewer that's instantly 60 damage, and then you just get a 60 damage combo. He's at kill percent. Also, his recovery is not that good. And another thing, you know what? Definitely +1. Fireballs against Bowser is a godsend because he's recovering onto ledge, and fireballs will fuck him up really badly. I'll put him in +1. Falcon, +2, easy. Falcon wins this matchup every day of the week. Falcon wins this matchup with one eye closed. Falcon wins this matchup with his hands tied behind his back. Falcon Ridley is probably one of Ridley's worst matchups, I'd say. Falcon is so fast, and he has such good combos that, like, Ridley, he's, for anyone, he's just hard to react to, and specifically Ridley needs to bait and punish. But when Falcon can run up, do any attack, whiff it, and then still get away, it's kind of hard to deal with. Not to mention, his up special is even pre-nerf, or pre-buff. It was insane. And now it's been buffed, he can up special and act out of it faster. And up special locks onto you from like half. It's like marked grab range from melee, except on a command grab. So up B out of shield is really good. Up B on someone's shield is really good. Up B from ledge is really good. Up B while someone's above you on platform is really good. Because you can kind of be pretty far away from them. Like, if Ridley were throwing his grab, it would miss. But Falcon does his up B, and it would hit him. So the fact that it's a command grab that outranges and locks onto like a massive target in the game instantly gives Falcon a massive advantage. And then also Ridley's recovery. If Ridley's recovering sideways, like horizontally from the stage, Falcon can just run off and spike him. So he's super vulnerable to that too. Not to mention Falcon's a fucking combo character. Falcon could probably do like 5 up tilts in a row and Ridley can't get out of it at any percent. So this is free game for Falcon. Chrom, probably also -2. Chrom, Jer is really good, but Jer also just kills really, really early. It's kind of hard to outspace Chrom. Not to mention his up special isn't as good as Ike's, but it's still good. And it can sometimes fuck up Ridley off stage. But actually, is he -2? Let me think about this. I like to think he is. He probably is. Yeah, he's definitely -2. What am I talking about? Cloud. Also, I'd say this is probably free for Cloud. Once again, outranges Ridley, outspeeds Ridley. Not to mention Limit Break Cross Slash will probably hit Ridley disjointed because Ridley has a fairly big hitbox. It picks up on the tail or the wings. Actually, the wings don't have a hitbox, but picks up on Ridley's tail. Going to send Ridley flying. I'm pretty sure up air down B with Limit Break works on Ridley at most percents as well. Like I know the percent range for that is like 30 to 60. I'm not really sure, but I know it works on Ridley from 30 to 60. So that's really good on Ridley. Not to mention up smash out of shield, up B out of shield. Just great options in general. Really hard for Ridley to deal with. Because let's say Ridley hits your shield, you hit Cloud Shield at all, you're getting up smashed or up beat, and that move kills, and it has such a wide range of motion that move's kind of nuts. So I'd say that's another -2 for Ridley. Corrin. I'd like to say this is even. Corrin's fairly slow, really good projectile, really good counter, lots of range, but slow. Great recovery. It's hard for Ridley to edgeguard Corrin because of Corrin's super armor too. So that's another thing that Ridley has to deal with. But I think on Corrin's side, he has to deal with Ridley's kind of command grabs, getting in and sweeping down tilt is really good against Corrin too. Because even though Corrin's got that range, it's got more startup than Ridley's down tilt. I'd like to think this is an even matchup. Daisy. Does this even need to be talked about? Does Daisy need to be... Where's Peach? I'll put Peach here, too. They're the same character. There she is. Peach and Daisy. Free. This is 100% free. There should be a -3 tier for these two. Get fucking... like, food comboed or turnip comboed by these? You're forget about it. This is... Don't even, like... Forfeit. Do not play this matchup. This matchup is awful. It actually might be worse than Falcon. I'm not going to order these, by the way. These are not ordered. But, like, fucking Christ. These two will fuck anybody up, and more specifically, fuck Ridley up. Being a massive hitbox, and then just being like, Z drop turnip comboed into oblivion. Not fun to play against these two. Dark Pit. This is kind of tough. I'd say it's even. Dark Pit has a very obvious and Pit, I guess, but I'll talk about Pit later because he's slightly different. Dark Pit has an obvious advantage off stage, although Ridley can kind of combat it. But he's just got those quick aerial moves that really mess with Ridley. But then Ridley has quick ground moves and grabs to fuck him back up. Also, I wonder. I'm not sure about this now. I think about it. I wonder if Ridley's fully charged neutral B breaks the Pit's down B. I'm not sure if it does. And even if they throw up their down B, it can't reflect. Okay, if you don't know, you cannot reflect, or you could reflect, but it doesn't work. Fully charged Ridley neutral B because there's an uneven amount of fireballs. So you reflect the first fireball and it'll hit the one coming towards it and cancel it out. And there's just the right amount of fireballs where each one will get canceled out if it's fully charged. And if you throw up a projectile or a projector, a reflector that you can't hold out, you always get hit by the last fireball most of the time. Like Mario's cape, Mario will always get hit by the last fireball most of the time. So I'd like to think Dark Pit is even. Although Dark Pit also does have good just the aerials. When Ridley gets overwhelmed in the air, it's super tough for him to deal with. But Ridley probably can approach really well on these two with forward air and air, or with the other Pit. But we'll talk about him later because it's slightly different. Dark Samus. I'll put Dark Samus. Where's Samus too? I'll grab them both. Found her. Okay. I'm debating -2 or -1. It's definitely -2. But I think personally, since I play a lot against a lot of these two, I play against them really well. And once you kind of know their game plan and what they want, they're really easy to deal with. Because they're more than less just projectile spam, with a little a pinch of weird momentum canceling and then grab canceling, like jab grab stuff. They're super hard for Ridley to deal with. I think I personally play against them really well. So I think they're on the cusp of -1, -2, almost -1, but they're just good enough to get to -2. But they're really good against Ridley. Ridley has a tough time dealing with a lot of projectiles, and Samus has 3, 4 technically really good projectiles. Her down B throws on the bomb, which kind of just zones out that area for a little bit. Her side B has the strong version and the weak version, which is the technically 4. Because that strong version, it flies at you super fast. The weak version kind of lingers. And then she has Charge Shot. And Charge Shot is super, dude, that move's so good. It's really good projectile. It just flies at you at a million miles per hour. It's really hard to react to. You could react to it, but you're not on the edge of your seat. You might get hit by it from across the stage still. Because you can throw out side B, then have someone have the strong version of side B. You shield that, either have to drop shield, and then eat the charge shot, or you get hit by it. You hold your shield for both and have your shield broken, or you drop shield, jump over the side B, and get hit by charge shot in the air, or drop shield after you get hit by the side B, jump, and then you get hit by charge shot in the air. There's so many options Samus can get on Ridley, and on any character, but specifically Ridley because he's so huge. It's really tough. This matchup's not very good. On to Diddy Kong. This is a matchup I'm not too familiar with. I'm debating putting him in a Hunt here, but for now, I think I'll put him in -1. Diddy's got combos, but they're not very good. He's got projectiles, but they're not very good. He's got throws that are really good. He's got a lot of weird, not disjointed, but fast, janky hitboxes. So I don't think he beats Ridley the majority of the time. But I think he belongs in -1 for now. I'm not very sure about this matchup, but I know I don't like it. Also, Banana. Banana's not the biggest deal in the world. It can be dealt with, but when it's out there, it's kind of okay, I can't go near this area without grabbing it. And then you grab Banana, and then Diddy runs up and does it forward air, or I don't know, just does some bullshit on you. But I'll put Diddy in -1. Okay, here is the most biased opinion I'm going to give in this entire video, probably. This motherfucker, Donkey Kong. I -2. -2. This character is broken. This character does not belong in this game. I'm going to mod my Switch and take Donkey Kong out of this game. Fuck Donkey Kong. Because I consider Donkey Kong my personal worst matchup. And I hear people say, oh, Donkey Kong, Ridley's +1 on Donkey Kong. That's a fucking lie. That's a filthy fucking lie. You cannot get in on Donkey Kong. You cannot get off stage against Donkey Kong. If you're in a mile radius of Donkey Kong, you're going to get hit by some random ass disjointed move. Number one. Okay, let me go down a list of problems with Donkey Kong against Ridley. Ding Dong works on Ridley. Up throw, up air. Works on Ridley until 60%. It has 30 damage. So you can get grabbed at 0, take 30 damage. Get grabbed at 30, take another 30 damage. And then at 60, get grabbed one more time and be at like around 80 because of stale. But still, you can get 80 damage from basically 3 hits. Which is ridiculous. On to the next issue, Donkey Kong actually outranges Ridley. Because his moves his arms are disjointed on his forward tilt and his down tilt. So he can throw out his forward tilt, and Ridley can throw out his down tilt, and it'll actually outrange Ridley's down tilt because his arms are disjointed. He has no hitbox on his arms. Or he has a hitbox but no hurtbox. So he outranges Ridley. Number 2. Or number 3. You're off stage against Donkey Kong, you're in front of him, you can get spiked. You're behind him, you get the stanky leg, which is like what? A really fucking quick back air move that kills and combos at low percent. And if you're below him, you're going to get spiked. Because he has a fast down air. And he has down B. And he has his forward air sweeps from behind him. So even if you're above him, you're getting hit by forward air. Or up air. So if you're off stage against him, odds are you're still at disadvantage. Because you're below him, he can throw out a spike. You're in front of him, he still throws out a spike. And if you're behind him, he has a stanky leg. And the stanky leg is ridiculous. Issue number 4. He grabs you. Grabs you at 0, you're getting ding-donged. From 0 to 60, you can get ding-donged by Donkey Kong. Past 60, he grabs you, walks off stage, and now you have to roll the dice. Because he's going to either throw you into the blast zone, or throw you against the stage. So if he's throwing you towards the blast zone, because mind you, Donkey Kong has cargo throw, meaning you can walk around when he grabs you. So he grabs you, walks off stage with you. Option A, throw you into the blast zone. Option B, throw you against the stage and stage spike you. To avoid option A, you must DI in, away from the blast zone. To avoid option B, you must DI out and get ready to tech. See the issue here? If you DI out expecting to tech, but he throws you to a blast zone, you die. And if you DI in, expecting to throw you to the blast zone, and he stage spike you, you die. So it's literally a 50-50 chance if you can't mash out. And you're probably not going to be able to mash out because you'll be above 100 because he ding-donged you 3 times. So he gets 3 ding-dongs, grabs you, walks off stage. What do? It's literally a roll of dice because you have to either have insane reaction time, especially online. You're off stage online with the Donkey Kong, you're fucked. Because you can't react in time to fucking tech that quick. Unless you're like trying to call out the 50-50. And even if you call the 50-50, then you're off stage against Donkey Kong, in which case you're probably going to get spiked. It's impossible. This matchup is fucking insane. Everything Donkey Kong does just destroys Ridley's strategy. And then you can kind of combo Donkey Kong, but he's so heavy that he doesn't die till like 150. So you can get a couple good combos on him if you do get your hands on him. The only thing I can see that works against Donkey Kong is F tilt downwards on ledge when Donkey Kong's recovering. Because Ridley doesn't have a spike. And if you run off near him, you're going to trade with his up B. Because up B has a massive fucking hitbox. You run off nair, you trade with his up B. You run off forward air, you trade the up B. Maybe bear works. I don't even think it'll still probably trade, but you might get a kill. Or you can try to call him out with a downward up B to spike him, but you have to time that correctly. And then if you miss, then you're gonna get ledge trumped by stanky leg. There's nothing you can do against Donkey Kong. The matchup is fucking impossible. He's in -2. He Gunner, -2. Same boat as Samus. It's basically got charge shot. Same exact projectile as Samus, just a worse grab. So he's -2. Or she, whatever. It's a me, no gender. Me Sword Fighter, same boat. Zoner, lots of projectiles. Hard to deal with. Ridley cannot deal with projectiles. Yeah, because he's got the Shuriken, he's got the Chakra, he's got the Whirlwind. Not to mention these guys have different movesets too. But these guys are basically same boat as the Samuses. Just a million strong projectiles that are really hard to deal with. Me Brawler. This is interesting. I've only ever played against one like really good Me Brawler, and it was it was Creeper Sands, mind you. And I wouldn't even say they were really good. I'd put this in -1 because Me Brawler is a combo character. But, like, are they a good combo character? I'm not sure. I'll put them in -1 for now. Dr. Mario. I'm sorry, Dr. Mario. I love you, Dr. Mario, but you're +2 on or Ridley's +2 on you. Does Dr. Mario have any winning matchups? I'm actually curious. But Dr. Mario doesn't need to be said. He's just he's Mario with rocks in his pants. He can't really do anything. Sorry, you suck. I love you though. You're great. You're a fun character. Duck Hunt, -2 projectiles, and he can combo with his projectiles. He's got that stupid side B combo that's completely ridiculous. That'll take really to like I don't even know, maybe 60%, and you can probably do it more than once. That combo is ridiculous. He's got the firing squad too, zone you out really well. Put the can anywhere on stage. That's part of the stage. Blocked off. He puts the can on a ledge. You can't, or on a platform. You can't go on that platform anymore. It's on center stage. He can hold center stage and be on ledge at the same time. Duck Hunt's really good. Falco. Also, he's in the boat with Captain Falcon. These two insane combo characters. You get hit by up tilt. You literally get stuck in a combo for like over a minute. This guy will combo you for over a minute and then kill you. It's not fun. It's stupid. One up tilt from this dude, and like you're just put down your controller. You can't DI it. You can't DI SDI. You can't mash out. You're fucked unless someone drops it. Like this guy's kind of stupid. He's really lame. Not to mention Reflector. Actually, his Reflector doesn't work on really fully charged fireballs because Reflector. He's got a good side B. He's got a good up B. He's got a really good jump. He's hard to edge guard. Lots of things that are good with this character, and he has laser. Just like the little cherry on top, he's got this stupid laser. Fox, not exactly in the same boat as these two because he doesn't have cutscene combos, but like up smash out of shield is ridiculous. Ridley hits your shield, you're getting Ridley hits his shield, you're getting up smashed. You do anything, you're probably gonna get up smashed. Forward air is really good. Up air is really good. Just a lot. Up tilt, forget about it. He can up tilt really to like 40%, just literally just using one move, And then even if you SDI out, he can just rotate and keep doing it. He's really hard to deal with. Ganondorf, another +2 with Ridley. Not much to be said. Slow character, not a good recovery, very easy to exploit with Ridley's projectiles. Basically, the few characters going to be in +2 are going to be all there for the same reason. They're just bad. Greninja. This is a tough one. I'm not sure where to put him. I'd probably put him in -2 if... Oh, whoopsie, my bad. I'd probably put him in -2 if I knew more about him. But for now, I'm going to put him in -1. He's light. He's kind of easy to kill. He relies very heavily on dash attack and down tilt, which both get outranged by Ridley. You know what? Should I put him in even? Because the two things he needs both get outranged by Ridley. So he definitely struggles to get in on Ridley. Although he's faster than Ridley, just be patient, let the Greninja come to you, and you can probably deal with it really easily. I think Greninja is probably an even matchup. His counter is not the best either. Because a lot of characters with counters, they can run off stage and counter Ridley's up B and just kill him. But actually, Greninja, I can use this. Does the spike work on Ridley? I'm not really sure. But his counter's not the best, so that's something you shouldn't need to worry about. Ice Climbers, probably +1. Because there's no good Ice Climbers. Here's the issue with Ice Climbers. They're a really good character. No one plays them, and no one can play them good. I'd say if someone, if I ever played against one of the few good Ice Climbers, they'd probably go to -1. But they just kill Nana, and then you have the Sopo to deal with, and it's nothing. That's nothing like rough. It's hold shield through their side B, shield through their side B. They just spam side B. Just hold up your shield and wait for an opening and forward tilt them, then just isolate Nana, and then you have a Sopo, and Sopo sucks. So, +1. Ike. This is tough. I want to say -1. One of the few characters that outranges Ridley with his sword, too. Very hard to deal with. And, you know what? He's definitely -1. Because he's slow, so Ridley, you whiff an attack with Ike, you're going to get punished really hard. But the thing is, when you can lock down your airspace like Ike does, and Ridley needs that airspace, he's super hard to deal with. Not to mention, he has that really his up special. Up special on shield, up special on ledge, up special on platform. It snags you, and it kills now. That's really good. I wouldn't put him in -2 just because he can get punished super hard, and his recovery is really exploitable. And by the way, with Chrom as well, this works on Chrom, and a couple of characters that, like, if they have an up B that goes up and then brings them back down, so they won't snag ledge on the way up. So they'll be, like, kind of hovering around that area. You can skewer them, if you didn't know. You can skewer them out of their up B if you time it really well. It's just a little thing to keep in mind. And you can forward tilt them, but skewer is a lot cooler. So you can do that against them, which it's definitely something in Ridley's favor, because they're just, it's free as long as you know the timing, mind you, the timing's really hard. But once you have it unlocked, you can get it almost every time. Incineroar. Guess what? Bad against projectiles. Slow. He's in +2. Simple as that. Excuse me. Inkling. Don't have much experience against Inklings. What I will say, Roller, really good. But Ridley, I'm not sure if this is every character, but Ridley has a really weird habit of falling out of Inkling's up smash. How, like, it scoops you and then hits you up. He gets scooped, but does not get hit up. Up air is really good. Forward tilt's really good. Their down B is hard to avoid. I think I'll put them in -1. I'm probably underestimating this. Actually, I'm definitely underestimating this. I need to play against more Inklings. But for now, they're going -1. I'm not too familiar. But from what I do know, it's definitely a winning matchup for Inkling, but I'm not sure how much. Isabelle. I'm not sure about this one either. She kind of can zone out, and she has the fishing pole, which is really good against Ridley's recovery. Once again, she has not slow attacks, but they're easy to punish and easy to outrange. She has the I'll put it in even. Actually, will I put in even or will I put in +1? I think I'll put it in +1. She has her down special, which it's a decent tool to hold neutral, but Ridley's down tilt can sweep it and destroy it instantly. So it's kind of whatever. She has the fishing pole, which is also a pretty good tool, especially off stage. What's happened to me plenty of times, I'm recovering against Ridley, someone just runs off, snags with the fishing pole, and tries to stage spike me, but you just tech. Or you can get thrown the opposite way if you're high enough %. But I put this in +1 for Ridley. Ridley can outrange her, Ridley can combo her. She has a really vulnerable recovery, which is great for Ridley, because fuck it, you're not coming back, you know? You keep getting hit off stage. Puff. I regularly play against a Puff that is a lot better than me. And I often lose this matchup. However, I'd say if there's a Puff the same skill level as me, it'd probably be +1 in my favor. I know the Puff matchup really well. Puff's got sauce. Puff has got sauce. People say Puff's a lame character. Puff is pretty crazy. In my opinion. I play Ridley. What can I say? Ridley's a fucking lame character. But I put this match in +1. A semi-vulnerable recovery. Not really, though. You can just not Puff. You can pound all the way back to stage as Puff, and, like, it's really hard to get hit out of just keep pounding. She's pretty good on ledge. She's pretty good on platforms. She's really good, but she's just so light that if you can get hit a couple times with Puff and then eat a forward tilt at, like, 90 and die, like a sweet spot forward tilt from Ridley will probably kill Puff on ledge. And if they get too greedy on ledge, really easy for them to take advantage of that. Because they roll from ledge, you down smash. They stay on ledge, you down smash. They jump from ledge, you up smash. Granted, that's what happens to every character, but not many characters, like, function by stalling on ledge like Puff does. And even if you're on actually, one thing, a major advantage Puff has against Ridley, he's so big that if he's underneath the platform, Puff can sing and put him to sleep still, which is kind of interesting. It happens with a lot of the bigger characters, but it's pretty annoying because you'll forget about that because it's not something that like happens pretty often. So you'd be underneath the Puff charging up smash something, and they'll sing and they'll fuck you up. So that's just something, something to point out. But I still put it in +1. Puff's not a very good character. Yeah. Joker. Once again, doesn't need to be said. This character is nuts. Not to mention with Arsene, this character is even more nuts. Arsene makes all your attack disjointed and stronger. Yo, not to mention, literally, if you have Arsene, all you need to do to win the Ridley matchup is get Ridley off stage and counter his up special. And you can keep doing that. Because you counter hits on every side of you. So he's coming up. Ridley's coming up. You drop off, down special, and then counter. He's coming from horizontally. You counter. He's back to where he started. He's coming from above trying to spike. Counter. Send him back. There's almost, and then he tries to command grab, but you have a faster forward air and you just kill him, or back air. Ridley operates on ledge and off stage. Joker shuts him down. -2. Easy. Ken. Similar to Falco, how he kind of like, actually not very similar to Falco. He touches you twice, and he gets 2 combos on you, and you fucking die. -2, in my opinion. He's got fireballs. He's got Hadouken, really, really good zoning option. He has down tilt, really quick. You can combo down tilt into like a lot of his moves. He has the crescent kink from... He has like a million different confirms in a million different ways with a million different attacks. Basically, he touches you above like 60, 70. He's going to combo you, and you're probably going to die. Ken is really good. Okay. DDD's a weird one. DDD is really weird. I'm not sure how to put him. I want to say he's even. Online, it's -2. Offline, I'm judging offline right now. For the most part. He has Gordo, not as good offline, still really good. Ridley can easily toss Gordo back at him with forward tilt. Because forward tilt you can angle up, sideways, and down, right? So no matter what angle the Gordo's coming at you, you can hit it back if you time it right. And you don't trade with the Gordo. So you can kind of shut down Gordo. He has some good aerials. He has the stupid down tilt DDD. But the thing is, Ridley also combos him, and he doesn't have much combos. He has his offstage forward air wall of pain nonsense. But that's about it. I'd say I'll put him in +1. I think from me at least, I'll put him in +1. You know what we're gonna do after this? After I'm finished with my matchup chart, we're gonna go look at an actual matchup chart, like a professional made or something, and compare it to see if I'm stupid or not. Actually, we're gonna see I am stupid. I'll put him +1. Fuck it. I think I do good against the 80s. K-Rool, even. Solid. This might be the most fair matchup for Ridley, despite him having a good counter, him having 2 good projectiles. I think this matchup's even. It's probably not, but I think it is. Because all of his... Dude, you grab his crown, you shut down one of his projectiles. You can use his crown against him so easily. Skewer instantly breaks his belly armor. Ridley breaks his belly armor in 2 hits. So you get free damage on him. Almost every game I play against K-Rool, I break the belly armor. It's super fucking easy. Because they're an idiot. They spam counter, I skewer them. Counter breaks. Now they're broken. Now I get a free skewer on them. So it gets 6 damage. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Even they're coming at you with Nair, or with Fair, where they stick their belly out. You hit them with your Fair, or which move does he stick his belly out? It is Nair. So they Nair you, and you forward air them. They just took 20 damage to their belly armor. It adds up. By the last stock, you usually break these guys' armor. They've got good spikes. They're decent off stage. Also, another thing, fireballs shut this guy down off stage. They destroy his recovery. I don't know why. He recovers, and his head is always coming up above ledge. So you chuck out fully charged fireball, it's so hard for a K-Rool to recover. It's almost impossible. He can recover, but just from sitting off stage, those fireballs do a lot of fucking damage, and he's going to be eating them every time. But the thing is, K. Rool kills you early. He puts you in the ground. He like does a stupid stomp move or down throw. You get down throw by K. Rool, you're eating a lot of damage or you're dying. That's what I'm saying. Like with these two, it's just whoever. They're basically trading hits. This guy's getting hit by fireballs. You're getting hit by dumbass, like down throw, down smash. You know, it's even. Kirby, not sure. No, he's not. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to put anyone on Huh. I mean, excuse me. Damn, are we even halfway through this shit? I don't even know. I'll put Kirby in -1. He's got that down throw combo, or is it forward throw? I don't remember. He's got some stupid combos at 0 that rack up damage really quick on Ridley. His up B's kind of hard to deal with as well. The only thing Ridley has on him is that Kirby dies early. And Kirby can kind of shut down Ridley off stage and in the air as well, because he just has more jumps. So I'd put Kirby -1. Link, -2. Bomb shenanigans, way too good. I gotta blow my nose. Bomb shenanigans are really, 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 really good. All the time. Any character. Specifically Ridley, big hitbox. Z drop comboed by fucking bomb. Sorry. That's what happens. Same boat as kind of Peach and Daisy, but not really, because he's also got the disjointed sword attacks. Excuse me. And he has arrows, which are good for, racking up a little bit of damage off stage, fucking up people's recoveries. He has the boomerang, so it's always good. Like, if you chuck a boomerang, Ridley grabs him, boomerang hits him on the way back, he gets out of the grab. He's +2, -2 easy. Little Mac. Now, these are the 4. It's like, you know the meme where it's like, whenever there's trouble, why is it always you 3 from Harry Potter? Whenever it's +2, why is it always you 4? Because you all suck. You're garbage. No recovery. Little Mac's not slow. But, whenever it's +2, it's always you 4. It's always you. Self-explanatory. Lucario. I think it's +1. Because the thing is, bro, is there even a good Lucario? Do they even exist? Like, it's so hard to be good with this character. You need to have aura. But to get aura, you need a high percent. But Ridley's going to kill you before you get to high percent. And do you even have kill confirms or combos without aura? You don't. I don't think you do. But I'd say this is +1 for Ridley. Because if he does get aura, he's so hard to shut down. But Ridley's going to kill you most of the time before aura. But I wouldn't put him in +2 just because, like, he has a decent recovery. He's fast. He can jump around and do nair, forward air. He has stuff without aura, but not a lot. I put him in +1. Lucas. Zoner, -2. He's got to go -2. He can zone out really well. Not as good as Ness, but he can zone out really well. He has down B. Also, fuck it. He's definitely -2. Down B, if you're an idiot and you throw out fully charged neutral B, you can heal this guy's entire health from like 60. Because he will absorb it with down B. And his heals go back to 0. Because sometimes I'll blank out while I'm playing against Lucas. They'll be off stage and I'll like instinctually throw out some fireballs. They absorb it, and then I just screw myself. That going down by 60% like that changes the tides of the match so much. Because 1 minute you're at disadvantage and about to die, and next minute you're not. You're still in disadvantage, but you have a lot more leeway. It's really hard to. But another thing you can kind of do with Lucas, they can throw out down B, and you can kind of just be. You can bait them. You can throw out the single fireball. They'll throw up down B, and you can run up and like dash attack and get a free forward smash if they roll out. But just down B with Lucas is really hard to deal with. Same thing with Ness. I'll do Ness later. He's coming up anyway. Lucina. This is kind of tough, I guess. Probably -2. I'd like to think this is a -2 matchup, just because Crom is also a -2. Where's Marth? I'm curious where Marth is, like on down here. Because I think he's coming up as well. I put Lucina in -2 just because she's such a safe character. It's so hard to get her in disadvantage. But once she's in disadvantage, it's kind of like, what do you do to get out? You know, she's tough to deal with. Then she can run up. She can hit your shield for free. She can hit you for free. She can approach with fair and retreat with the same fair. It's not very cool. So I put her in -2. Luigi, this little fucker. He grabs you, you die. But that's any character. So it's not really like that. Well, if he grabs you 0, you die. Also, if you grab you any percent, you probably still die. But he's got a really easy to let edge guard recovery. He's got really easy to punish tilts and neutral attacks. His projectile is shit. I'd say he's even. Because he grabs you, you die. But he does anything but grab you, he dies. That's kind of the issue here. And if he's off stage, he's fucked. Green Missile is not that good. It's good. It's fine. If you misfire, you're good. But if you don't misfire and you don't make it back to stage and you have to up B, you're fucked. Like you're just being reset back to the boss zone. So I put him in even. Mario. This is Falcon, Falco, and Mario. These three. These are the ones where they touch you and you're getting comboed into oblivion. They're the cutscene characters. You know, nothing else needs to be said. Marth. I'd say this is even. I put Lucina and Chrom -2. I put Marth even. Tipper is way too inconsistent. Even with the buff, Tipper is fucked. It's not fucked. It's still really good, actually. But it's still too inconsistent to, like... Actually, I should put him -1. I'm not really sure. That's the thing. Because another thing that the Marth clones, I'll put them all together, they kind of rely on is at ledge. A lot of their attacks hit under ledge, but Ridley, his ledge hang is actually too low, and you can't hit Ridley underneath with their down tilt or their down angled forward B. So that they can't capitalize on Ridley on ledge, which makes them struggle a lot. And he doesn't have many combos without. He can combo, but like without Tipper, he's not killing. He can't kill Ridley without the proper spacing. He's probably supposed to be -1, but for me, I'm going to put him even. Because the thing is, he's easy to punish. He's not as safe as Lucina because you have to get in. So you hit forward air and shield, you can't retreat, and then Ridley gets something on you. He jumps out of shield and gets an air. You know, you're getting punished easier with Marth than you are with Lucina. Mega Man, Zoner -2. Self-explanatory. He's got every single one of those moves is a projectile. How do you get around that as Ridley? You don't. You're screwed. You know, even if you get in on Mega Man, he has the stupid sticky bomb, which is probably on you or him. So you can't do anything because that bomb's gonna blow up in a couple seconds, and then you reset back to neutral. Mega Man's super hard to deal with. -2. Meta Knight. I'd say +1 probably. I don't have much matchup experience in Meta Knight either, but I'd say +1 for now because he's got great aerials, but he gets outranged by Ridley. So he can shut down Ridley in the air really easily, and he's fast. But Ridley gets a couple solid hits on him, and he's light, so he'll die easy. So he gets punished. He gets comboed by Ridley to like, I don't know, 60% or something. That's like borderline kill percent for Meta Knight. Especially forward smash on ledge against Meta Knight will kill him at 60 probably. Actually, maybe not. But it'll kill early. You know, I'd say, actually, fuck it, I'll go even. Because he shuts down Ridley in the air so well. But if he's on ledge or off stage, like even, actually, I'll say Meta Knight's kind of hard to deal with. I'll put him even. Every time I think about this now, he drops a little bit more for me. It's like, shit, is he even or -1? Because the fact that he shuts down Ridley in the air, and Ridley's main approach is in the air, or even if Ridley's approaching with down tilt, Meta Knight's always in the air, so the down tilt's not going to hit him. I'll put him -1. Mewtwo. I'd like to think this is even. It's probably -1. I'll put him in even. Tail hitbox really screws over Mewtwo. This is a big body lightweight versus big body almost medium weight. It just comes down to he's got they got basically roughly the same size hitbox, but Mewtwo dies way earlier. And Ridley can nair out of because a lot of Mewtwo's like strings, I should say, aren't true. Like you can down throw fair, down throw up air, stuff like that, but a high percent that's not always true. So you really can check out a nair and just disturb and fuck this up. But at the same time, you don't do that, you're gonna die from fair. And also off stage, they're pretty even off stage because Ridley's Mewtwo's down air is slightly disjointed at spike, so you can spike Ridley's recovery. And also forward air off stage is so fast, and Mewtwo can go really deep. So Ridley not trying to recover super low, the Mewtwo can drop and still hit you with forward air and kill you. So I'd say this is an even match. Game & Watch. -2. Easy. He has up B. He has forward air. He has nair. He has back air. He has down air. He has up air. When all of your aerials are like super advantageous towards you and zone out someone coming towards you in the air, like you're just a good Game & Watch is just a good character. Not to mention Oil Panic. You can absorb fireballs, throw them back at Ridley. It's fucking annoying. So you're trying to the only thing Game & Watch kind of fucks up with in the Ridley matchup is if he recovers like poorly. Because if he recovers poorly, Ridley can take advantage of that. But off stage, Ridley's throwing fireballs at you. You whip out Oil Panic, you absorb them. If Ridley's coming down to edgeguard you, you up B and hit him back. Game & Watch is really good against Ridley. Ness. Zoner, -2. Doesn't really need to be spoken about much. Run the other side of the stage. PK Fire, PK Lightning, or Thunder, whatever the fuck it's called. He fucks Ridley up pretty badly. Also, his throws, every one of his throws is a kill throw. Also applies for Lucas. They just have a million kill throws. So even if Ridley, is throwing up shield in preparation for a PK Fire, these two run up, grab, and kill you. You're screwed. Olimar. I want to say it's -2. Have I ever played a good Olimar? No. Have I seen a good Olimar? Yeah. The buzz is pretty nuts, but that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But Olimar is probably -2. Just for the sheer fact that he, throw a couple of those little fuckers on Ridley, rack up that insane damage, and then up air combo you. Yeah, this is probably I'm going off watching other people. I've never played a solid Olimar before. I'm saying this is -2 off of secondhand experience. Pac-Man. Not only is he a zoner, Pac-Man's just nuts. Pac-Man's kind of he has the hydrant. He has so many possibilities. He's easily -2 against, Ridley's -2 against Pac-Man. He has not only does he have projectiles, his neutral B, because most characters you throw a neutral B, Mario has Fireball. It's the same every time. You throw a PK Fire with Ness, it's the same every time. You can change Pac-Man's projectiles. And every single one of his projectiles does something else and has a different application, and it's kind of insane. Not to mention, he has Hydrant, which then it's even without the Hydrant, you have a million different applications for projectiles. And then with Hydrant, you can throw it against the Hydrant and throw the Hydrant to someone else. You can have the water spray an apple forward, like Apple Gun. Or you can have the bell launch across the stage. It's just so many possibilities with him. It's literally Ridley versus Pac-Man is like playing a bullet hell because all the shit that's flying at you at once. Not to mention you do get in on Pac-Man. And these fast ass aerial attacks. His dash attack he can act out of almost instantly. His down air does a million damage and kills. He recovers for free. You can't do much against his side B. He can go to the bottom blast zone and side B up, and then he's back in ledge. He's so hard to... Pac-Man's a ridiculous character. He's -2. Palu. Doesn't need to be said. Once again, -2. This character's probably +2 on everybody. Palu's fucking insane. Nair does a million damage. Nair, it does a million damage, it combos into itself, and it combos into kill moves. Nair itself is +2 on Ridley. Not to mention, she has a reflector, she has a counter, she has a teleport, she can teleport cancel, she has up air, she has up smash, which it just throws a giant pillar at you. Palu's nuts. Palu's easily -2. Pichu. Unpopular opinion. This is probably almost a +2 matchup. Pichu got nerfed to fucking hell. And Ridley outranges Pichu, outspeeds Pichu, outdamages Pichu. Only thing Pichu can do better is combo. But the Pichu has to get in on the Ridley first. And when you're outranged that heavily, it's so hard to do that. Pikachu. Best character in the game. But isn't Pikachu's only losing match at Game & Watch? I think that's actually the case. I'm not 100% sure about that. But I'm pretty sure Pikachu only loses against Game & Watch. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. Nair strings, back air strings, Nair loops, all the different fucking things you can do with this character. Insane. Prom Plant. Ridley's probably +1 on Prom Plant. Prom Plant's got really good projectiles, but they're slow, and he's a slow character. Actually, one of the few things that Prom Plant might have on Ridley is that Prom Plant's heavier. This stupid fucking plant is heavier than the Space Dragon. Don't know why. But Fireballs destroy Prom Plant's recovery. The vulnerable recovery in general. Even on stage, the only thing Prom Plant can really do against Ridley is break shield. But just don't be stupid and don't get hit by down B. So I'd say this is a +1 for Ridley. Pit, where's Dark Pit? He put him even, right? Yeah. I'd say this, they're just, the Pits are even against everybody. They're pretty fair characters, I'm not sure what I said about Dark Pit, but it probably applies to Pit. I'd say Pit probably has a slight advantage over Dark Pit in this matchup, actually, because his arrows can angle better and you can move them around. So Ridley can be recovering really low, really high, and Pit can still hit him when Dark Pit can't. But that's the only difference between these two. They're fairly the same. They got reflectors, they got this, they got that. Everything I said about Dark Pit basically applies to Pit, besides the arrows. Pokemon Trainer. -2. Squirtle. Hold on, let me drink a water fountain. Every part of Pokemon Trainer is actually probably +2 against Ridley. Charizard outranges Ridley. Flare Blitz is a ridiculous move. And he outdamages Ridley, and he's heavier. So he's going to do more damage and live longer than Ridley. Ivysaur outranges Ridley. Ivysaur's just a great zoner, and he kills fairly early with his aerials, and his upbeat, and his forward smash. He's just good. That's why his disjointed down special, my bad. Down air spikes Ridley underneath the stage. So he can short hop dare and always spike Ridley every single time. And then Squirtle basically is in the same he's in the same boat as Mario, Falcon, and Falco, where he's a cutscene combo character. Richter. Wait, where's Simon? They're the same character. -2. They're zoners. And they outrange Ridley. That's ridiculous. What do you do against this? You getting close against them? You don't get them close. That's the issue. You miraculously get them close, then they'll die because they have a shit recovery. But you can't get near these characters. Because even if you get past their wall of projectiles, they have the fucking 8-foot whip to deal with. They're impossible. This is a -2 for Ridley. Robin, it's not as much as a bullet hell as I don't know, Pac-Man or Ness, but they still have really good projectiles to deal with, and the stupid was it the Levin Sword or Lightning Sword is a super good attack. Not to mention you can drop Levin Sword, pick it back up, and then Z-drop combo with it. It's -1. It's not as bad as other zoners, but the thing is, it's pretty easy to get in on Robin. But then they have the Levin Sword to deal with on top of that. But once it loses, actually, it might be even because you'll lose the Levin Sword super easily against Ridley. And then once you don't have Levin Sword and you lose your projectile like Tomes or whatever, you're going to get fucked up with Robin. But with them, I'd say because most of the time you're going to spawn with them, it's probably -1. Rob, -2. Rob is... Okay. Remember how I was talking about Ivysaur can short hop dare and always spike Ridley? Rob can do the same thing for some fucking reason. He shuts down Ridley not off stage, but particularly, or not in the air, particularly off stage. If you're off stage against a Rob, odds are you're gonna die. Because Rob can recover. I think personally, Rob probably has one of the best recoveries in the game. Because he can recover from bottom blast zone all the way to the top in any pattern he wants while using neutral moves. So he can recover and use Nair. And not to mention he has Gyro, which holds down neutral. He could put, like, same boat as Duck Hunt's can. You put the Gyro on a platform, that platform's locked down. You put the Gyro center stage is locked down. The only difference with Duck Hunt and Rob is that you can pick up Gyro and use it against Rob. But then Rob has a reflector, which also reflects your fireballs. You're kind of fucked against Rob. You're just fucked. Nothing you can do. The only thing Ridley has against Rob is that Rob is combo food. But besides that, Ridley's main way of killing people is ledge guarding and ledge hogging, and Rob gets around that super easily. So he's -2. Rosalina and Luma. This is tough. I think it's -1. I'd like to think it's -1. Luma's really good, but dies really... It gets one attack from Ridley and Luma dies, and then Rosalina has to fight on her own for a little bit, which is pretty tough for Rosalina. But she has good offstage combos, but she gets shut down by Nair and stuff. I'd say it's probably just -1. It's not the worst thing ever. Okay, where's Chrom? Roy and Chrom, they're not the same character, but they're more or less in the same boat against Ridley. They both have Jer. They both have... also, okay, I was talking about how good Cloud's side B is. Roy's side B is better than Limit Broken Cloud's side B. For some reason, it just kills earlier. So he can throw this out at ledge, hit Ridley, and kill him. It's kind of a mistake. It's broken. But yeah, same boat as Cloud and Chrom, more than less. Ryu. Not as good as Ken, in my opinion, because you're supposed to play him as a zoner, but he only zones with 2 projectiles. And those 2 projectiles go in a straight line every single time. So you can jump over them and punish Ryu pretty easily. But then he has Focus Attack, which is pretty tough to deal with as Ridley. I'd say it's -1. Definitely not as good as Ken, but Ryu's still pretty good. And he has his side B that kills his side B is really deceptive. It looks weak and then just kills you at like 90. It's like, what happened? Why is it that strong? Sheik. I'd like to think this is -2. Because Sheik is in the same boat as... It's not in the same boat. It's the boat behind Falcon and Falco and Mario, where it's a combo character. But then Sheik won't kill you. She'll get the damage. She'll get the combo. But then you won't die. You'll just kind of linger. It's like, okay. But then she'll up you. She'll like throw a random up beat and surprise kill you. So it's like... I'd say it's -2, but not as good as the other cutscene characters. Shulk. Okay, I think Shulk is a sleeper top 5 character. Shulk cheats. Shulk actually uses Game Shark. There's the only strategy for every character to play against Shulk is to stall out his Monado arts. And by the time one runs out, the other one is off cooldown, or one of the other 5. You start with speed. Okay, you can't stall at speed, so you're going to take a lot of damage. He switches to Buster to get some damage in. You have to stall at Buster. But then after Buster's done, like the meter for Buster's done, and you stall it out, he goes back to speed. And then you get rack of damage until you get to Smash. And even if you stall out Smash Heart, you're both at high percent. He puts on Shield Art and waits for his Smash Heart to come back. Shulk is so fucking good. And he's definitely -2 for Ridley. Snake. I was talking about Pac-Man being bullet hell. Snake is probably the most bullet hell character in this game. Every one of his moves, and not to mention he has free edge guarding. He can edge guard without committal with his side B. He has grenades. He has the mortar. He has up tilt. He has confirms into his up tilt. This character literally does it all. You get in on this character. What's his up to, like, what, frame 5, frame 6? You get in on him somehow, miraculously you get in, you're dying to up tilt, regardless. Does not matter. Sonic, -1. Not -2. Unpopular opinion, probably -1. He's fast, but he's just a gimmick. He rolls around, he jumps, he misses his jumping attack, and you go in and punish him. Fuck it, he's even, actually. Sonic sucks. I hate Sonic. Okay, we're finally getting to the end now. Toon Link. Not sure where he would go. I might put him in Huh. Because I'm so unfamiliar with Toon Link. Because who the fuck plays Toon Link, right? His bomb is really good. But that's about it. I don't want to put anyone in Huh. I'm going to put him to even because I'm not sure. I'm going to put this to this tier to probably even because of how many of these I'm not sure about. Probably even. Okay? I'm not sure. This little fucker, he probably gets outranged, but then he probably can zone out as well. And he has a good grab. So I'll put him in even. Villager. I know I put Isabel in +1, right? But Villager's a lot. I think personally Villager's a lot better than Isabel. I'll put him in -1 because of he has better zoning options. He has better grab. His aerials are the exact same, but he has up tilt, which is a really good kill option. He has down tilt, which is a lot faster than Isabel's down tilt. His dash attack's better. His forward, he has the stupid bowling ball, which you can't recover. No character can recover low against him. So he goes in -1. He's a lot better than Isabel, especially for the Ridley matchup. Wario, this little fat little Italian man. I'd like to think he's -2 because he's heavier than Ridley somehow. He's faster than Ridley. He outdamages Ridley. He has combos. He's definitely -2. Yeah. The fact that he doesn't have waft definitely hurts him. Or he doesn't have up tilt waft is what I mean. Because he can't confirm into that anymore. It definitely hurts him, but he's still a really good character. And he still has waft, which is a free stock. You can't confirm into it anymore, but just read. It's a fast move. It's hard to react to. Actually, it's impossible to react to. You can't react to waft. So he's still -2. Wii Fit Trainer. Similar boat to Shulk. Because deep breathing, broken. Deep breathing is insane. The fact that you get heavier, get faster, get stronger, and heal with one move. You do all of that with one move. That's nuts. You have confirms out of neutral air with deep breathing. Deep breathing back air is probably better than Mario back air. That sounds actually it's not better, but it's stronger. It has more ending lag than Mario back air, but you get back aired, deep breathing back air at 80 on ledge, you're gonna die. For some reason, that'll kill you. Good recovery with Wii Fit. Hard to you can fireball it, but you can still recover at a different angle and come back with Wii Fit. Definitely -2. And also she has soccer ball shenanigans. Because you can soccer ball and snipe off stage. Or you can soccer ball, cancel, and then use a different move and hit it. You can throw the soccer ball any angle you want as Wii Fit. I've seen some pretty insane stuff with Wii Fit Trainer. Deep breathing and soccer ball alone are enough to just destroy Ridley off stage. Because Ridley, he's good. He excels at doing stuff off stage. But when you physically are forced off stage by soccer ball, and not to mention she has Salute the Sun, which heals herself again. But that's besides the point. Soccer ball alone can keep someone at bay for the entire match. It's kind of nuts. Wolf, -2, solid character, great projectile, great aerials, great ground game, great combos. Forward air combos are kind of nuts. His down smash is one of the few that actually does hit Ridley on ledge. So that alone means Ridley can't ledge stall against him. Easy -2. Yoshi's probably -1. It's hard to edgeguard Yoshi, but once he's got the super armor, once the super armor is gone from his double jump, he's easy to deal with. He's got Fox up smash for some god awful reason, and he also has Nair out of shield. But besides that, he doesn't have much going for him. He's got a decent projectile too. Young Link. I'd say this is one of another okay. I'll make another tier and say worst matchups. Actually, I'm not gonna make another tier. I'm just gonna say them after. But Young Link's definitely one of the worst matchups for Ridley. It's probably not as bad as Snake, the bullet helliness, but he's still a bullet hell. But he can combo with the fact that he can combo with his projectiles is insane. And it's almost like you don't have to be good. You can just B and then up and jump in forward air. Because your arrows combo into your forward air with Young Link against Ridley. Against everyone. But the fact that Ridley's the biggest character in the game does not help against the barrage of bombs and arrows and boomerangs you'd be suffering from Young Link. Young Link is easy -2. Zelda is also -2. Zelda's a weird one. She reflects, but not it doesn't come back. But she stops fireballs. She can set up traps with her down B. She can zone out with neutral B or with side B, and she can also get you off stage. She one of the few characters that also hit Ridley under ledge with side B. She's a great zoner. Probably not as good as Ness. Probably not as good as Samus. She's still good. Zero Suit. Ooh, nothing to be said here. Where's Falco and Falcon? She's in between these two. She's got the combos and the kill power, and she's fast. The only thing is she's light. She dies super early. And she's got flip kick, fucking forget about it. Flip kick is so good. You can read flip kick, and she can still flip kick and get back at advantage. Like you can, someone's flip kicking back to stage, you can jump nair with Ridley, hit them back, and then they'll just flip kick again. It doesn't matter, because they'll do it a second time, and they'll get away with it, because you'll still be an ending lag from nair somehow. Or you'll still be just underneath them. Because you jump nair, right? Hit their flip kick. Now you're below them, and they flip kick onto stage, and you're off stage. What the fuck do you do? Nothing. You're back in disadvantage. And Zero Suit on ledge is really good, because her grab has insane range. She has the stupid stunning. She has 2 different projectiles that stun you, and she has up B. She'll catch you coming out of ledge. She's so hard to deal with. Hero's probably even. He's got great projectiles, but he doesn't have any combos. And he's slow. And his projectiles have ending lag. So you miss a projectile, which, granted, it's hard to miss a projectile, but you're going to get punished for missing. Banjo-Kazooie, +1. Easy to combo. They lose their Wonder Wing, too. They're fucked. That just goes for the whole cast, Anyone can fuck up Banjo without Wonder Wing. He can zone out, kind of. But against Ridley, he can't, because Ridley's recovery has partial super armor. So he's throwing the eggs at you off stage, Ridley just goes through them. He throws a bomb at you off stage, Ridley goes through it. Fireballs and negate all of his projectiles. His back air is basically the same as Ridley's forward air, just worse. His nair, it drags down, but it's inconsistent. The only thing is maybe his down throw is really good, but it's a 50-50 to up. You either have to up tilt or up smash to kill. Because if you mash out, if the opponent mashes out, you're supposed to up tilt, but if they stay, you're supposed to up smash. So you up smash, and they mash out, you miss, and you up tilt, and they don't mash out, you miss. It's just they're super inconsistent. They're +1. Terry's +2, combo character. Where's Ken? He goes next to Ken. They're the same thing. He touches you and you die. That's what they do. It's their job. Byleth sucks, +1. No, that's actually probably an even matchup. Because Byleth's got the range to compete, to outrange Ridley, but Byleth's just slow as fuck. So once again, you miss with Byleth, Ridley gets it on you, you're off stage. Oh, but she's got the grapple recovery. So, I'd say it's probably an even matchup. Like, a good Byleth can probably beat a good Ridley. I don't know. It's tough. Now, I don't have much experience, but I'd say this is even. Because I know up B nair does not work. Like, the stupid Donkey Kong event doesn't work on Ridley. This is tough. Byleth's actually a weird one. I'm starting to think about -1. Because the fact that you can outrange Ridley, like, it's not just like some of your attacks outrange Ridley. All of your attacks outrange Ridley. And you can shut him down in the air. Because you approach with nair against Byleth, she's going to back up fair you. Or she can jump nair to combat that. She can do a lot to shut down Ridley. She'll be -1. Min Min, -2. Min Min's nuts. I'm talking about Byleth outranging all of your options. Min Min does the same thing, just more. Not to mention, she's positive. She can hit your shield and be positive on and act out faster than you can. That's fucking stupid. She has Fox up smash. She has a great recovery. She can mix up with her up B on stage. She has 3 different options for her arms. Nuts character. You can't close in on her, and even if you do, she can just run away or up smash. Or grab you. And her grab range is nuts. There's not much you can do against this character, with any character, but specifically Ridley, like even you throw out fireballs, they're gonna hit her arm, and not you can hit her, because her arm's disjointed. Okay, this might be the one character I leave in, huh? Who the fuck, like, I've never played a good Steve. You know, I feel like Steve should be +2 against Ridley. Like, he would beat Ridley most of the time. But he would have to set up. He requires too much. He's staying, huh? Pyra, there's no Mithra on here, which I would like to list them separately. I guess I'll put them together under Pyra and Mithra. Easy +2. Pyra Mithra +2 on Ridley. -2, like, for him. Mithra's up B. Or they're up B. Right there, I guess we'll say, up B. Pyra's up B is fucking stupid. Pyra's side B is fucking stupid. Pyra's forward smash is fucking stupid. Her neutral B, it's just Roy's, but does more damage, and you don't take recoil damage. Like, who looked at Roy and said, let's take... Where is he? I don't even know where the fuck Roy is. Here. Who said, let's take Roy's attack and take what makes it balanced and unbalance it? Who looked at Pyra and said, let's give it to them? And who looked at the Power Geyser from Terry? What makes that move balanced is that you can only use it above 100. Who looked at Power Geyser, so let's give it to Pyra all the time? Pyra's up B is Power Geyser. It's Power Geyser attached to Ike's up special, which is already good to start with, because it has great startup. You can do it out of shield. You know? Her side B is a giant projectile that you have to hold shield against. Because if you try jumping over it, you're going to get snagged. You try dropping shield against it, you're going to get snagged. You don't hold shield, you're just going to get snagged. You know, not talking about Mithra. Mithra's an insane combo character. It's just Sheik on steroids. It's Sheik, but can actually kill. Sephiroth, not much experience against other Sephiroths. I'd probably put this in -1. Sephiroth outranges you, and he has great projectiles, but he's slower. Without his wing especially, if you kill Sephiroth before, or like as he's getting his wing, he kind of sucks. That's it, right? That is it. Cool. Okay. So we'll go over review this real quickly. Rigby is up top. Obviously neutral. +2. It's the quintuplets that are always in +2. These 4. +1, there's not many. It's the 2 fat fucks, and then basically, like, people that have gimmicks. Like, I'd say these 3 fit into the gimmick category. 1, 2, 3. Lucario, Plant, and Banjo. Where if their gimmick runs out, I guess fuck it. The Nana and Poco go there too, because Nana's a gimmick at the end of the day. These 4, you lose your gimmick, you're screwed. Pichu just sucks. Isabelle just sucks. Jigglypuff's way too light. They're all +1. Probably even is like I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing that they're even here. Sonic, should not be here, but he's there. Mewtwo probably shouldn't be here either. Marth probably shouldn't be here. Fucking Luigi should be -2, but you don't get grabbed. Like, he's super easy to handle if he's not grabbing you. -1. This all makes sense. I did Bayo pretty early, but fuck it, she can stay there. And then there's a lot of -2, just because I think I suffer. I mean, personally, from my experiences, I suffer against most of these characters. Donkey Kong, okay. Oh, he's +2, he's +1. No, he's not. He's -2. Donkey Kong shuts down Ridley in every way, shape, and form. You can't say this character's bad against Ridley. When you outrange him, you outdamage him, you outspeed him. Everything Donkey Kong does is advantageous on Ridley. It's so hard to deal with them. Don't. Basically, everyone that's in -2 is either a zoner or outranges Ridley, or can get in and kill you instantly. Like, these 2, they get in so easily and they kill you. Falcon gets in super easily and he kills you. Snake, bullet hell. Minmin outranges. She doesn't have to get in, she just outranges you. Minmin's might as well be a zoner. She's a zoner without projectiles. That's exactly what Minmin is. And Steve isn't, he probably should be -2. This is the one matchup that I actually have no clue how it would go. Because he would have to set up so much, but he could probably obliterate Ridley with the setup. Now we're going to look up the actual Ridley matchup chart and see how I did. Ridley matchup chart. Do we do event hubs? Do we trust that? Let's just check what it is. No, I don't trust this. It's fan voted. This is like someone asking for it? Okay, let's check out this one. Get out of here, Ed. We're gonna get to it? Okay. God damn! What the hell? Bro, the +2 gang is in +1? What the hell is going on? Do I trust this? Okay, we'll look up a couple of these, and we'll compare all of them. You know, hold on. I want to see Ridley matchup chart. VAZ. I'm pretty sure VAZ is still the best Ridley. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we'll look at VAZ's. He's the best Ridley out there. He doesn't really have it like ranked by +2, -2, but we can. Wins is probably +2. This is +1. This is even. -2 or -1, -2. We can compare. We'll use VAZ's. He has not enough data. He's got a good handful of not enough data, so we'll ignore those. So my wins are up here. So I have Ridley winning all the time against the 4. 1. Wait, what? There's Mac. Where the hell is Ganondorf? Where's Dr. Mario? Are they down here? Wait, where are? Wait, holy shit. Okay. And damn, these 3 are up here. How is he saying Ganondorf is better against? I guess he said personal matchup chart for Ridley. This guy's saying, and we lose Donkey Kong. Yes, yeah. Where is Donkey Kong? Oh, he hasn't been +2. That's nuts. Falcon and Zelda are free win for Falcon and Zelda. I hope that's what that means. We lose to Villager and Wolf. Me Swords to even. How do you play against Zero Suit Samus? True. Adam, this guy's also a really good Ridley, by the way, if you didn't know. This doesn't make sense. This does make sense. I have a lot more characters in -2 than he does. Actually, we have a similar amount, but we just have a different spread. And most of the characters I also put in -2. He has not enough data, so that's also besides Lucario. Lucario just fucking sucks, and Ices. He has Cloud and Even. He has Wii Fit and Even. Oh god. Wait, why is Falcon so low? That's odd. Falcon's a nuts character. He should be in -2. This dude put Falcon in the same category as fucking Ganondorf. What's going on here? That doesn't make sense. That's a little bit nuts. Bravus, what are you doing, dude? I say Falcon gets bumped up out of his even. His Isabelle gets knocked down. Dr. Mario knocked down. Ganondorf knocked down. Incineroar knocked down. And then Donkey Kong goes up to -2. But I see the similarities. There's also some pretty crazy differences between us. But I guess there's also Ridley's a lot more. I've watched a lot of Ridley. He's a lot more aggressive with Ridley. Well, I play Ridley as more of a campy character. So that might have something to do with it now I think about it. Because you play aggressive against DK. Maybe even playing aggressive against Falcon might be a good thing, but what do I know? But that's it for today. Like I said, there'll be no upload for let's see, what day? The 7th. And probably the 14th. There'll be no uploads because this is finals week, and this is the week I move out and come back to Brooklyn. And probably the same thing with everyone else. So these 2 weeks, probably no uploads unless we pre-record. But for now, there'll probably be no uploads. But thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.